The Modi government has announced a widespread across the board clearance for automatic FDI entry into India, cutting across various sectors including defense production, agriculture, banks. Such far-reaching decisions have been announced without getting them cleared by the cabinet. Parliament winter session is on the eve. Without waiting for the Parliament to clear some of these very far-reaching policy measures, they have unilaterally announced this is a very patently anti-democratic. But more for the substance. This FDI announcements have come on the eve of Prime Minister Modi's yet another set of foreign tours. They have come before he goes to London, to G20 and to the ASEAN countries of Singapore and Malaysia. Very clearly, the aim of this announcement is to appease foreign capital to come into India in a bigger manner. That is a signal being given to the world that India under the Modi government is prepared to allow access to foreign capital to come and maximize its profits at the expense of Indian people and Indian economy, by controlling our resources, mineral resources and otherwise, and by access to the Indian markets. Both these are detrimental to the Indian people. These concessions to foreign capital are being given at a time when the economic burdens on the Indian people are mounting by the day. The government has recently hiked the prices of diesel and petrol. It has imposed a cess in the name of Swachh Bharat, after thousands of crores being spent on the publicity drive of the Prime Minister going on a so-called cleanliness and Swachh Bharat drive. The cess money accrues only to the central government's coffers, while sanitation is a basic responsibility of the state governments. We were told that the corporate social responsibility will finance Swachh Bharat campaign, but now the burden is on the people. Already the price of dal is soaring at around 200 rupees. All essential commodities prices are growing. The latest figures of the industrial sector have shown that the index of industrial production has tumbled. Manufacturing has now shown to be growing at 1/3 of what it was growing even last month. At this, an agrarian distress deepens. Your MSP that the government has announced is completely inadequate to meet even the cost of production. Farmer suicides due to indebtedness are therefore rising. So with this crisis in India, instead of paying attention on resolving these problems to improve the livelihood of the people, the Prime Minister is busy appeasing foreign capital at the cost of the Indian economy and the Indian people. Now this is something that won't be acceptable. Even though the government has taken the decision, this will come in for a severe criticism by us, the left parties in the Parliament, and the effort would be to try and make the government roll back all these initiatives which are not in India's interest or the people's interest.